What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Puma Clyde Court Disrupt in the Ocean Drive colorway. These dropped this past Saturday, December 8th for $120 US or $160 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is Biscay Green, Pink, and Puma Black. So before we go on further with the review, I just want to give a huge thank you to Puma Canada. So they reached out to me a few weeks ago and then lo and behold, these bad boys showed up at my doorstep last week. So the Puma Clyde Court Disrupt, as most of you guys probably know, is an actual basketball performance-oriented sneaker. So the design behind this is inspired by the classic Puma Clyde, but then they've updated it in such a way that this shoe is actually meant to be worn on the court. With that said though, I have not worn these to play basketball in, so this is not going to be a performance-oriented review. Instead, this is simply going to be just from a lifestyle or casual use perspective. So jumping straight into the shoe, so the upper of these Clyde Courts is constructed using this Biscay green colored knit. This knit, while very flexible, still retains its strength, so it doesn't feel overly thin and overly unstable. Running up the center area of the shoe, protruding out of the knit, we have these 3 nylon eyelets. Running down the center of the shoe, we have this nylon pull tab, and at the very top, we have this Puma branding in black. As for the laces, so these come with oval-shaped laces in the same Biscay green color. The knit that's found running up the center of the shoe and wrapping around this ankle collar area is much more stretchy and much thinner than the rest of the knit found on the upper of the shoe. On the midfoot of the lateral side of the shoe only, we have the signature stripe that's found on the Puma Clyde, and in this case, this is embroidered in this hot pink color. Below this, you can see we have 2 additional eyelets, this time in black, and by putting these 2 eyelets near the bottom, this really helps to secure and lock down your foot into place. Underneath the eyelets, we have this synthetic black leather, and then below this, we have this black colored TPU heel cup. This gives you additional support around the back end of your foot, and then right in the center, we have this Puma logo in the same Biscay green color. Rounding this all out, we have this nylon pull tab at the back with 1973 printed in black. So while the upper of the shoe is pretty flexible, around this back ankle collar area, we do have additional padding, and this in conjunction with the laces really helps to give your foot a really locked down feel. As I pull out the insole, you can see this is the same green colored insole. We do have Puma basketball and the Puma logo on the heel. This is colored in that same hot pink color. So the upper of these Puma Clyde Courts sit atop this midsole that's constructed out of a combination of Puma Ignite foam and Puma Energy. So Puma Energy are these little pellets that are slightly visible through the sides of the midsole. So the midsole itself in this case is contained within a rubber carrier, so that's why you can see the foam through the sides of the shoe. Turning this over to the bottom, so here we have your outsole. This is constructed out of this semi-translucent rubber. It's colored in this pink tint, and then we have these triangular traction patterns running throughout the length of the shoe. Finishing this all off, we do have the Puma logo found right in the center. In terms of sizing, so these are pretty wide foot friendly, so the front toe box area is quite roomy. So as a result, some people do go down a half size. For me, my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and Puma Canada sent me these in a size 10. Wearing normal socks, these were a little bit roomy, but if I am going to be playing basketball in them and wearing thicker socks, then these would have been perfect. So all in all, you can't really go wrong with true to size, but if you do want more of a snug and locked down fit, then going half size down might be an okay option as well. Best bet, I recommend trying these on in store if you can. Comfort wise, so despite having this full length Energy and Ignite foam midsole, out of the box, these Puma Clydes felt a little bit stiff. I've watched other performance reviews and they've mentioned that with break-in time, these do soften up a little bit and they feel much better with continued use. However, from just a casual perspective and just wearing these for a few hours, they were stiffer than Boost. However, my foot was really locked down into the shoe, and overall these felt pretty stable and had a pretty wide footprint. So with all that being said, let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these guys look on feet. Personally, not being a huge Puma guy, I don't have too many Puma shoes in my collection, so this one actually was one that I was eyeing, and I'm super amped that Puma Canada sent me these my way. The colorway on this shoe really screams, and I mean that in a good way. The combination of this green with this pink really has that Miami vibe to it, and these are gonna look really fresh in the summer. For me, I'm gonna be wearing these just for casual use, but for those of you guys who have worn these for ball, let me know in the comment section down below how you guys felt these performed. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. Before I sign off, just want to give one more thank you to Puma Canada. Thank you guys for showing support, and until next time, I'll catch you guys in my next video.